An Akuku Igbo High Court of Justice sitting in Delta State has given a restraining order against the Oshimili North Local Government Area of Delta and other interested parties to stay action on the eviction notice issued to nomadic Fulani herdsmen living in camps and shanties in and around the bushes of Okpanam. The court, presided over by Justice M.C. Oko, gave the order directed at the chairman of the local government, Louis Ndekwe, who have earlier given an executive order to have the nomads leave the said areas due to high level of crimes, insecurity and clashes between them and the locals. The court has given the restraining order pending the determination of the substantive suit, which have been adjourned to 8th of June 2020. The chairman told Channel Television that if you want to live in the Shimili local government, buy a piece of land and stop living in bushes. Okay. Since a court of competent jurisdiction sitting in the local government capital Akuku Igbo have ruled, we expect all the parties involved to judiciously abide by the ruling as we await the determination of the substantive suits. Okay. One thing about this whole thing is that we don't even know. The more you look, the less you see. We don't seem to understand. When it comes to this kind of a thing, you begin to see things that are really awkward. When people are facing troubles here and there, nobody ever comes to their aid. Even the government, I don't understand what they are doing, whether they all have agenda or whether they are afraid. I don't just understand, or they can't be bothered, or they don't even care to that extent. We talk about human lives and nothing will be done, and that is when you will be seeing, hearing politically correct, you'll be hearing court, whatever, but when lives are being taken, nobody comes to their head to say anything. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Somebody will want to come to speak for the people, and the same court who will not be able to do anything when things are going bad, they will come out and be giving some kind of, I don't understand all this kind of a thing, but in my own little term, as a layman, meaning that they should not leave, they should do that, this and that, and before you know it, if in as much this has come, a lot will now follow. Then protect people, they will not be able to protect. Take care of people, they will not do that. Provide for people, lie. Let's hear what people are saying, whether they are happy with this kind of a news. Someone said, must we eat cow meat? Of course, we must not eat cow meat, but some people will tell you they have the right to do whatever they want to do. Well, if we can stop patronizing them, they will leave our land. Simple. I think we are the cause of our problem. We believed in one Nigeria, but do the Fulanis believe in it? It is only in Nigeria that some groups go about without caution, even while carrying dangerous weapons about as if they are members of the Nigerian Armed Forces. The court will not see that. Nobody will challenge them to that. The one that I will continue to make reference to, the incident that happened in Anambra, where the stakeholders were there, the leaders of the Miesi the herdsmen were there, the police, the security people were there, and these people bluntly told the security people, told everybody that their people have the right to take arms because they are protecting themselves. Ask me till today whether anything has happened. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Who is Fulani and who is the law? We shall keep deceiving ourselves and keep using our own people to pay the price of our greed. Of course, in as much we've been hearing from information that we are getting, that some of these monarchs, kings, are the ones selling, giving lands to these people, and they will tell you, yes, we buy land, we do this and that. Nobody has the right to evict us or whatever, because the same people who are supposed to protect them, the same kings who are supposed to protect them, who are supposed to be custodian of the law, who are supposed to be in charge, they are the one going back and be doing something different. And meanwhile, if the casala boss, it will not even start from them. It will start from the people. The people who are the ones that will bear the brunt. Okay? And someone says, yeah, yes, so yeah, okay, they are the illiterate. Can you imagine the wrong judgment under the nose of the chairman? They have paid the man or the whatever some huge sum of money. Believe it or you leave it. Someone says, you are not respecting your leaders. Okay, okay, respect your leaders. Let the people, the more you respect them, then things will continue to go. That's why a lot of people have really given up. Honestly, people have really given up, even in the so-called in the so-called leadership, in the life of the people, the masses themselves. They will still be making excuses for them. How much did they pay for the judgment? Let them go. We can stay without eating cow. This judge who gave this judgment should be very careful. The Fulanis are the federal government, and federal governments are the ones controlling the court. You allow Fulani Muslim terrorists to take over your land. Someone say this is a nice one. Is that judge afraid? Can he also restrain people from carrying AK-47 in their area to prove he is not afraid? Where where are the militants? All the guns ordinary Fulani on mouth too. The Fulani should come out from bush and rent, so anyone found in the night is a criminal. Telling them to go is a joke. Okay. Court order allowing them to be living inside bush instead of coming out to rent apartments in towns. This is surprising. Very, very surprising. You are correct. But petition was for them to come out from bush and rent house. That judge is insane. Can Fulani judge pass such verdicts against Fulani race? The answer is no. Can you imagine this kind of a thing? Mr. Oko, are you afraid of being kidnapped? This your judgment is too ridiculous. So you are now giving them more encouragement to continue with their criminality, and I am very much sure that you are from Delta. It is very, very unfortunate. Can the court restrain the Fulanis from carrying and killing innocent people with AK-47 rifles? Is a question. That is the question people are asking. Can they really restrain them? What the villages should do is not telling them to go, but pure chemical and poison. Hey, okay, this one is going another direction. By the way, you people of Deltans, where is your Amadioha in your land? Why can't you consult your Amadioha to fight for you, since you are all traitors there working against your own brothers in that land, so that both the paid judges and those that combine together to pass such a false judgment, why those judges there have been seen with their full eyes of the evils of the Fulanis killing and kidnapping going on against your people. There is there in data, so that your Amadioha call on your Amadioha to chase them all out of your area, but the false judges, thanks to them. Do Fulanis obey court orders? I hope these courts are not looking for war. The governor should try men into this matter. The chairman never asked them to leave the locality. He only asked them to leave the bushes. We cannot tolerate the atrocities going on in that area. Please leave us alone. Okay, channels, be careful. I would rather die than to leave my children in the hands of a murderers and rapists in the name of a jihadist. Tell them to go into town. We are not afraid. We are only being respectful to the law of the day. Go, leave us alone. Go, 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 go. It's just a matter of time before this demonic Esme jihadists unleash another mayhem, and you will regret taking these stupid steps. This can never happen in their own state. Welcome to another level of a mayhem, as they will bring in more herdsmen to carry out their heinous acts. Okay, tell them to stop all acts of criminality against their hosts. Okay, chairman local government is right. The south, 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 and southeastern has also a lot of development in both north and western. If indeed they claim to be one Nigeria, let them purchase a land, build house, and be dwelling there. Let them build house. Nobody is that against that, but for them to live in the bush committing a lot of atrocities, we can't take that. Meanwhile, we have been living together before they change to evil. The business of Esme should buy properties to that that the real owner will be identified during clashes. However, the chairman should obey the court order. The crime or the chairman will happy because Fulani are evil people. Who are these Fulanis? Don't they have state, village of their own? The judge has collected some kind of thing. It's like he's one of the Hausa Fulani slaves. Can you go to parts of the north to enter any piece of land forcefully and upon that launch criminal activities from the bush against the host communities? Can that be done? No, the answer is no. The answer, these people started getting grand since Buhari came in, because they were not like this before. They were not like this before. That is just the truth. It's blown out of proportion. It's blown out of proportion as soon as these governments came in. We don't know. They are pussyfooty about it because they are not saying anything. They are not saying what Nigeria wants to hear, because people's life cannot be in danger day in, day out, and you expect people to keep quiet. So, guys, let us hear. Let us hear your opinion concerning these judgments that Fulani Esme in Delta State get court order restraining anyone from ejecting them from Okpanam. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you very much.